Uh, I, I saw someone in a video earlier talking about this, and I wanted to make a video of it. I No, I wasn't going to make any other ones, but this one's important. This one is pretty good. Subject anyway. The video probably won't be, but the subject will be. This video is going to be about time and time as we know it. Time, of course, is a theory and nothing more than that. It's man created, of course. We created the entire everything that has to do with time, the idea, the way we created all of that, and have been trying to use it as a tool and measure ever since. But it's incredibly inaccurate. We have the reality is the truth is we have absolutely no idea when we are at all. We have no idea when we are at all. That's the truth. Nobody does. Time has been changed and manipulated, and calendars have been changed and invented and moved and everything over thousands of years. We have absolutely no idea. So I've got some facts, and I've got some things that to give you an idea of just how little we actually, well, the people that have been trying to manage this or work with it or create it or change it, just how bad we screw it all up and whatever. So we have no idea. The what is it? The Chinese believe we're in year like 4713. The Hebrews believe we're in year like 5777. The Muslims 1437. The Christians, of course, 2020, because they reset the time after Jesus. I mean, I don't know if everybody knows that story, but it's entertaining. But anyway, so I mean, everybody goes by a different thing. The Julian calendar wasn't adopted until was it 40 something BC? It's like 700 Roman time, say year 700, 700 and something, whatever it was. Close to 700 though. So that was created then. What did they use for the 700 years prior? You know what I mean? We have no idea. We have absolutely no idea. In 1582, the Pope eliminated 10 days from the month of October. He just ordered it gone. It was October 4th, and on October 3rd, he commanded that it would be October 14th the next day, which would be October 4th, but it was 14th. So those 10 days are gone. So theoretically, there's no births in France, Portugal, Italy at all. For those 10 days are gone. So there's no recorded anything between the 4th and like 13th. You see what I'm saying? There wasn't any of that. Nothing. There isn't anything because the Pope eliminated Pope Gregory, like Gregory the 13th or 14th or whatever it was. So gone. What kind of power is that? The Pope can eliminate 10 days from existence. Anyway, that was in hopes to correct something. 200 and some years later, Britain did the same thing, but in September, and so like around the same, like September 3rd or 4th, the same thing became the 13th or 14th, whatever it was. So that was what, 1750 something, whatever. But that also affected the American colonies because we were going through all of that. So we did the same thing. 10 days gone. So for those 10 days, September 3rd or 4th to the 13th or 14th, whatever 10 days those were, nobody was born in any of the colonies in America during that time. In fact, nothing is recorded. Nothing ever happened. Those 10 days never existed. Which is, obviously that was a monarch's decision because at that time the monarch still ruled completely. It wasn't, bipartisan like it is now, or whatever, two-section government, whatever that is. So it's also the same year they changed. I guess since they were screwing with it, time they changed the New Year from was it March 25th to January 1st. That was when that happened. 1752 or 3 or 5. I don't know. 1750 something. That's when they changed that too. So if you can imagine, more just an example, 1750 on March 24th. It was March 24th, 1750, and then as soon as 12:01 a.m. happened, it was March 25th, 1751. So that would be kind of weird, but anyway, they changed all that then. So then we have the with the February 29th thing. There's a whole math thing behind that. If the year is divisible by 400, then we add it, and every 4,000 years or every, I don't remember. Every 100 years they take it away, and then if the year is divisible by 400, then they will add it back, and then every 4,000 years they add it back. It's some, we haven't hit that 4,000 year mark yet when they started to do this, so who knows what they're going to do then. I'm sure that we're overdue for somebody deciding. I don't know if it'll be the Pope or not, but someone deciding that we'll have some kind of calendar change or whatever they're going to do. But yeah, we have no idea. There's nothing to tell. We've tried to maintain it. The Julian calendar, they believe to have an error of 11 minutes a year. So who knows? I don't even know if that's true on how they do it. But that all started with the planets and astrology and not predicting the future, but the astrology of tracking the planets and the constellations and things for knowing what time of the year it was, the moon and its phases for what time of the month it was, and that type of thing. All that originated from just watching the skies. People, that's all they did was watch the skies, and every one of them had something different. It's clearly not a exact science. You can't have an exact science just staring at something, and a bunch of people are always, 10 people in a row stare at the sky. They're going to have 10 different opinions, 10 different solutions, 10 different everything. So they're going to see different things. That's just the way it works. But they didn't have anything else, and that goes way back. Egyptians had stargazers and things that would predict the future, and quite accurate, because if they didn't perform specific things or they were proven wrong, they were murdered. So they did everything they could to make sure it was right. It just being the stakes that it was. So anyway, time. We have absolutely no idea. So who knows what year it is? For all intents and purposes, the business model year is 2020. That's all over the world. They for business and finances and that type stuff. It's 2020, but again, there are in India, there's certain parts of India that they don't go by hours; they go by half hours. So that can screw you up. I don't. Who knows why? Who has any idea why? But they don't go by the hour like everybody else. They go by the half hour, and it's just certain parts or provinces or whatever you want to call them, whatever they are now. But that's how that is, and we don't have anything else to go by, so we have no idea what real year it is. We have no idea where we sit in the grand scheme of the invention of time. We have no idea. The universe clearly doesn't have time. Nature doesn't have time. There's no such thing as time. Time is an illusion, a complete illusion. And you see the clock that's behind me. That this mysterious possessed clock works when it feels like working. And the weird thing is, it updates itself. So it stopped. I set it, or was it? I think it was 2 days ago. I set it to, was it 10 something, whatever it was? Yeah, 10, like 16 or whatever it was. I'm like, damn it, the thing stopped. The battery's good. So I changed the battery anyway, and it ticked for like a minute and then stopped. So it's possessed. I have no idea. But this has happened before. And I think it was I went to sleep, and when I got up, it was the correct time and it was starting again. I heard it just start on its own, and I'm like, okay, yeah. But anyway, it's just one of those cheap Walmart clocks. But anyway, I thought it was funny. But we have no idea. Whatever time is, nobody has any clue. So just saying, that's just a kind of for me, it's a fun fact, because everyone always tries, they're so sure about everything, and they're, yes, it is this way, it is this way. Nobody. So anyway, that's it. Nice short video instead of the long, boring, terrible ones that I've made before this. If anyone has even watched it, I haven't looked. I probably doubt it, but all's good. Well, it is for me. So, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do another video. I mean, they're fun. I had the setups here anyway, and since we're locked in the house, I'll probably just maybe something equally stupid, but no idea what I'm gonna. Anyway, thanks for watching this. If anybody ever does, and we'll see if I ever make another one. I have no idea, but I don't know when, and neither does anybody else.